Which is sturdier, a chocolate jail or an ice cream jail? Whoever escapes 5 sweet traps first wins a $10,000 prize. Tools can be chosen freely. The first level is a jail made of marshmallows and snow. Tony is surprised to find the marshmallow walls are not only soft but also melt in water. That makes things easy. He grabs water balloons and throws them hard at the target. Then he splashes a basin of water and breaks out of the marshmallow jail easily. James takes a bite of clean snow and finds the texture is also soft. He picks up a water gun and dips it in the snow. He also passes the first level. The second jail has walls made of rice cakes and ice cream. The sticky rice cakes are thick and may not be fully dry. The outer layer comes off easily. James's ice cream wall is frozen solid. Why break it? Isn't it nice to have ice cream around? He hates to waste the treat. Tony finds a crescent blade. He cuts a circle in the middle of the rice cake, creating a bowl-sized opening. The wall loses support without its center. Tony tears off the surrounding rice cake. Progress is very fast. James can no longer stay still. He swings an axe at the ice cream wall. No food is better than the prize. He does not know who built the wall. With so much material, James chops furiously one axe after another. With continuous effort, he finally opens a gap. Tony has fully broken through the rice cake wall and enters the third jail. James follows right behind. The competition is in full swing. The third level is a chocolate jail and an iced coffee jail. Chocolate is very dense. A hammer leaves dents on it, with almost no damage. Tony has to switch tools and keep hitting. James's iced coffee wall is also hard. He uses a grater to shave off ice that can be eaten. It could make a nice coffee-flavored shaved ice. Tony brings a heated iron. Chocolate melts when heated. Who would think of such an easy way? James thinks he is cheating and unplugs the iron. It does not matter. He has an even better tool. This umbrella-shaped shovel can remove chocolate, but it breaks after a few uses. Tony switches to a hammer and keeps hitting. James's iced coffee is not fully frozen. When he opens a hole, liquid pours out rapidly. He does not have time for a sip and takes the chance to keep hitting. Yes! He has a good chance to overtake Tony this round. The competition continues fiercely. James soon breaks open a hole and keeps widening the gap. He breaks out of the jail first and moves on to the next level. Tony also breaks through the chocolate wall. He uses a big axe to split it in half. Even strong chocolate cannot stand splitting. Tony is slim enough to climb through. The fourth level is a candy jail and a frozen sponge jail. The custom-made candy wall is extremely hard. A big hammer only knocks off some powder. Difficulty goes up. This level is bound to be tough. Tony uses a chisel to chip off candy pieces, but it may take all day to break through. He switches to a pickaxe and keeps hitting. James's frozen sponge wall is as hard as concrete. No tool he uses can find a way through. Meanwhile, Tony's candy wall has a small opening. He switches to a big hammer and keeps hitting. Seeing others' tools work well, James also uses a big hammer on the wall, but still cannot catch up with Tony. When Tony is ready to escape, James grabs his leg. Tony tells him he still has a chance. James picks up the hammer and keeps hitting the wall. When the gap on the right is big enough, he uses a pickaxe to pry off the whole wall. He thinks he can still catch up. The fifth level is a rainbow candy jail and a black ice jail. Thick frosting is packed tightly. Tony scrapes off one big candy. It will take forever to scrape them all.